Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Zach here. I know I look today a little bit weird because of my wife has been laughing whole day looking at me, and my son says that I look like stupid. Anyways, jokes apart. By the way, have you guys watched the Project Dark Knight's new video? I haven't watched it because it's almost 1 hour 47 minutes, I guess. It's very long, so I was just keeping it as a movie night because today is my weekend, so most probably I'll be watching it today. Make sure you guys go to Project Dark Knight and watch the latest video. Okay, today I've got four really good videos from Mind Junkie and Depths of Despair. I haven't watched it completely, but you know the initial feeling when you look at something, the story, the punchline, it was really interested. So I hope even you guys can join me and watch it today. So let's begin.
This terrifying video comes from TikTok, uploaded by username Who0. Username Who0 claims his home is haunted by a malicious dark entity and that it's been tormenting him for months. In the following clips you're about to see, username Who0 is awoken by loud sounds coming from somewhere in his home. He grabs his phone and goes to investigate.
ogólnie to od jakiegoś czasu cały czas coś, właśnie takie dziwne hałasy.
Wow, the light turns on by itself. I know how these people live alone. He was just trying to show the switch. You can clearly see nobody was turning it on. One of the common symptoms. The water is running.
Something can be heard crashing in another part of username's house. He gets up and the light outside his room can be seen flickering on and off. Then the tap in his bathroom turns on. He checks inside, but no one's there. Then, as he's walking away, the light in his corridor goes out. Confused, he turns it back on, but then it goes off again. In this next clip, taken a couple of nights later, the paranormal activity inside his home intensifies.
It's getting stronger.
Ej, tak.
Is it banging or
Chodzimy cały czas
someone
gdzieś
walking?
na wsi.
Wow.
Banging can be heard on username's door. He opens the door, but no one's there. He steps out into the hallway and his bedroom door slams shut behind him. Then, when he opens the door, a chair slides across the floor right in front of him. This next clip is taken from the following night. When username is relaxing watching a movie on his laptop, he notices something very odd happening outside his bedroom.
The lights are flickering.
What?
You know, you really need courage to stay alone.
Nie, ja pierdolę. Co jest, kurwa? Whoa!
Wow.
As Username is relaxing in bed, he notices his hallway light outside his bedroom is flickering on and off. Then the door handle slowly tilts and the door begins to open, followed by 3 loud knocks, which some people believe to be associated with a witch's curse. Username Who gets up and goes to take a
think it's
look,
demonic,
and he
right?
finds his
3 knocks.
bathroom light on and the tap running again. But when he checks in his bathroom, bizarrely, the room is empty. Then when he passes his kitchen, the entire room has been trashed. And if you look here, when he passes the kitchen on his way to the bathroom, everything's how it should be. The next clip was recorded the next night. Username Who again decides to relax and watch a movie when he notices something out the corner of his eye.
Dzisiaj tak spędzam noc.
You know, when I see this video, I feel like as if I'm watching my own videos. I think something's running.
Hej!
Scratches.
Ja pierdolę!
The door handle to Username's bedroom can be seen tilting up and down. Then loud banging sounds can be heard echoing off his bedroom door. He yells at whatever is there, and the banging stops for a moment before even louder banging can be heard.
Kurwa znowu!
He's not scared anymore, see? He feels more angrier. It's harassing him.
What the f... Whoa!
Something just came.
Kurwa!
A night later, the banging happens again. Furious at what is causing it, Username leaps out of bed and rushes to confront whatever it is, but doesn't find anyone, only the tap running again. Then he hears something crash in his hallway. He spins around and his coat falls off its hanger and Username begins to panic. Then as he starts walking away, if you look to the left, a piece of cutlery mysteriously flies straight
that's what I
at
saw.
him. Then, as he's looking in his kitchen, a panel of a sudden falls off and crashes to the floor. He yells in fear, then his bedroom door slams shut right in front of him. In this next clip, Username returns home and finds his home has been trashed.
Ja pierdolę. Co tu się kurwa dzieje?
You see, it's getting stronger day by day.
Ja pierdolę. Kurwa. What the f... Ja pierdolę. Kurwa! What the f... Nie.
Username's bathroom door slams shut right next to him, and the light in his hallway can be seen flicking on and off. He finds his tap running again, but no one's in the bathroom. He tries to open his bedroom door, but something on the other side is forcing it shut. In this final clip, Username is awoken again. He mentions he's fed up of this, and then this happens.
Ej, ja pierdolę, naprawdę już mam dość, cały czas słyszę jakby mi coś kurwa chodziło po przedpokoju, już naprawdę mam dość, nie mogę spać. Jak widzicie, specjalnie poprzesuwałem wszystkie rzeczy, bo kurwa mam już dość patrzenia na te pierdolone drzwi. Ja pierdolę. Nie. O kurwa, co jest? O! Nie. O!
Username's bedroom door can be heard rattling and banging. When he opens it up, nobody's there. He then hears something behind him, and when he turns around, the chair can be seen sliding across the floor mysteriously all on its own. Username Who jumps back in fear before the video ends there. TikTok viewers have been left frightened by these creepy videos uploaded by username Who0, and he has not been heard from or seen since he uploaded this final clip to TikTok. In fact, it seems that these videos have been deleted from his TikTok account entirely. So the question
The account
is,
is deleted, by
what do
the
you
way.
think?
TikTok user zholfflo just recently purchased and moved into a new house,
Depths of despair.
which seemed like a great decision at first. But not long after moving in, strange things started to happen. He would hear whispering noises and wake up to banging sounds downstairs, and it would always occur in the middle of the night around 3 AM. On one night he wakes up to more creepy sounds and decides to start recording these events for evidence. This is what he captures.
Bon, première vidéo.
There are whispers. Oh.
Putain, c'est quoi ce délire? Putain, c'est quoi ce délire? Putain, c'est quoi? Putain. Mais c'est quoi ce truc de fou là? Oh, oh, c'est bon, je me casse, c'est bon, ok. C'est bon, ça a gagné, c'est bon. Aïe!
Strange whispers can be heard coming from all over the house, along with a voice that sounds like it's imitating him. He doesn't know where the voice is coming from, but he believes it's haunting his home. And the same chair moved just a few hours ago. The next night he wakes up to more noises coming from downstairs around 3:37 AM. Once again he goes down to check it out, and what he captures left him completely terrified.
Oh,
La
the
putain de
basement.
musique de où, je ne sais pas. Comme d'habitude, il se passe toujours des trucs bizarres. Tellement sympathique, sympatoche. Ah putain, pas possible. La fille. Ah, moi je pas tout seul en bas. La fille. Bon, je fais encore cette vidéo pour montrer qu'il se passe vraiment des trucs extrêmement bizarres. Pour le rageux, tout ça, ceux qui... Honnêtement, je vais pas me casser la tête à faire des pranks ou quoi que ce soit. Je me tape déjà 12 heures de boulot en hôpital.
He works at
Je suis
hospital.
infirmier, je travaille avec des personnes âgées. Pardon, excusez-moi, je me sens pas bien d'un coup. Honnêtement, j'ai autre chose à foutre que des putains de pranks. On revient de cette putain de musique de merde. J'ai entendu une musique. Putain, viens fille. Je suis choqué de sa mère. Viens avec moi, eh, viens. Le chien veut pas venir quoi. Eh, viens la fille. Non, elles sont bêtes. Viens. Eh, viens mon chien. Ta chien elle veut même pas venir quoi, putain.
I think the dog senses.
Je sais pas, je sens pas. Je le sens pas. Est-ce qu'il y a quelqu'un ici? D'après certaines personnes dans vos messages, ils me disent de parler. C'est la peur qui les nourrisse ou quoi que ce soit. Je vais bien essayer, mais je vous promets pas. Si on me répond personnellement, je me casse. Il y a quelqu'un ici? Oh putain, ça bouge juste à côté de moi. Viens fille, s'il te plaît, viens. Déjà. Ça m'a mouché un panière, quoi. Oh putain, j'ai l'impression d'avoir vu des yeux rouges. Alors, je sais pas pourquoi, je pars en bradie. Grosso modo, ça veut dire que mon cœur s'accélère, sans aucune raison. J'ai les poils qui se hérissent. Oh, bon, et ok, c'est bon. Comme d'habitude, pourquoi j'ai posé ce son de merde? Oh, putain, je sais pas, je sens un truc derrière moi. Ah, c'est couilles là. Ah. Oh, putain, aïe.
I think something
When
is
you try
strangling
to
him.
communicate with it and ask if anything is here, something breathes right next to him, startling him, and at some point he feels a deep burning sensation on his back, as if two claws were on him, and after taking a look at his back, he sees two large scratch marks, which left him terrified of the place. He is now considering selling the property and moving houses. But his situation is complicated at the moment, so he can't just up and move. Eventually, the dog becomes scared to go downstairs too, and starts to act very bizarre.
C'était quoi ça, putain? C'était quoi cette merde?
You see, even he's having financial problems.
Si.
He's not able to move.
Putain. Ah, qu'est-ce qui t'arrive? Non. Non. Mais non. C'est quoi ce délire? Mais c'est quoi ce délire, putain de ça? C'est quoi ce voix de sa mère? Putain. Sa mère.
At this point, he's been waking up at 3 a.m. every day and hasn't gotten much sleep. The next night, the same thing happens again.
Ça fait un moment que j'ai pas fait de vidéo, mais là ça empire. De jour en jour.
Did the clock say 140?
C'est insupportable. Putain. Ah, c'est toi qui me fais peur. Alors, il y a quelqu'un? Putain, c'est insupportable. Putain. Putain, c'est quoi cette merde encore? Non, mais c'est pas possible.
The moment he steps outside, a loud bang is heard and a toy goes off by itself inside the box. So is this a real ghost caught on camera, or just a simple ruse? You judge.
These next set of creepy clips come from the TikTok
Mind
account
Junkee.
Original Smith 489. Original Smith 489 claims his house is haunted and has recorded and uploaded several creepy videos to his TikTok account. In the following clips you're about to see, Original Smith 489 is relaxing in his home when he hears a disturbance coming from his living room. He grabs his phone, hits record and goes to investigate. Strange noises can be heard coming from Original Smith's living room, but nothing is visible. Then, all of a sudden, a book mysteriously flies off a shelf all on its own. Creeped out, Original Smith flees the room. However, that's not the only time something creepy happened in that room.
Wow.
Original Smith enters his living room. This time though, everything seems quiet until suddenly the bear on the chair moves weirdly all by itself. The bear seems to sit up, then it slowly tilts before it eventually falls over. But the strange events don't stop there.
There's locking going on. Oh my god, there's basement again.
Loud knocking and banging sounds can be heard echoing off the door to Original Smith's basement. As he approaches, the banging gets louder. However, when he opens the door, no one's on the other side. And when he looks downstairs, there's nothing there either. Then, when Original Smith heads back upstairs, the rocking chair can be seen rocking back and forth mysteriously all by itself. If you were screaming at him not to open the door, then get ready for this.
Everybody does mistake. Okay, the door is closed. There's knocking going on. And it opens.
Loud banging sounds can be heard again, echoing off Original Smith's basement door, but this time, instead of opening it, he chooses to ignore it and walk away.
You see there's a latch
However,
on
as he's
top of the
walking
door.
away, you can hear the door unlatch and then swing open. Original Smith turns around and the door is now wide open, as if something wants Original Smith to go down to the basement. In the next clip, Original Smith says that he started hearing his name being called while he was home alone and decides to go and check it out.
You know how smoothly he's recording without any fear.
Sake.
My hands used to shiver.
Sick of this
Okay.
shit now.
Original Smith checks out the downstairs of his home and nothing seems out of the ordinary, but then he hears a banging noise, and when he gets back to the kitchen, one of the dining chairs is now on top of the table with a bear balanced on top, and the fridge door, several drawers and cupboards are now wide open, but the activity doesn't stop there. This next clip, Original Smith seems to have captured whatever is haunting his home on camera. Watch closely.
It's been
I think it
noises coming
captures the
from this
entity
door
of
all
this.
morning. I'll just sit here and record it for a minute.
Imagine he gets locked up without any phone in the basement. I told you there was a latch.
Original Smith records loud banging, scraping, and knocking sounds coming from his basement door. Then, the handle can be seen lifting up and down. Original Smith gets up and goes to check, but no one's on the other side of the door. He heads down to the basement, and at first, all seems fine, but I have to ask, did you catch it? As Original Smith turns to head back upstairs, a mysterious shadowy figure can be seen in the middle of the room, and at the time it appears, a bizarre growling noise can be heard coming from the direction of
I've
the
heard that.
shadow. TikTok
I've
viewers
heard
were
that.
left terrified by these creepy videos uploaded by Original Smith 489, with many saying that his home is haunted by a poltergeist.
The next video comes from the TikTok page Peaches
So again, depths of despair.
99, who we have featured once before in the past. Lauren has been dealing with paranormal events in her house for well over a year now. Her front door would ring like crazy when she was home alone, but whenever she opened the door, there was nobody there. And even worse, her pets would react to these events and would get extremely upset if she tried to leave her bed, and it was even worse if she got near the door. On one particular night around 11:44 p.m, she captures something disturbing. Take a look.
Not even 12. How is she staying so alone?
An object falls off on its own, and then the front door starts to ring, but nobody is ever there. We can see that the dog is confused and reacts to whatever is at the door. A little later on, around 3 a.m, she's watching TV when something even more terrifying happens.
Because my shirt is 6 and I'm 1. I gave you 6 points, I'm deducting 7. This is ridiculous. Don't make me think about numbers again. A brave and accurate decision. Yes, aye, Captain. Yes. Yeah, holy Captain, your horticulture is harvestable. Ah, good call, thank you. Fine. Hurry happily and thank these hungry hollow hippos.
Something unseen pulls Lauren's hair, leaving her terrified. She thought it may have been her cat, but it wasn't around at the time. And looking back at the footage, she can see that the dog didn't do anything. Understandably freaked out after this, she decided to contact a few people to come over and help. However, nobody was close enough to come and help her, leaving her to deal with this paranormal torment on her own. In another video, Lauren noticed the dogs acting super alert and protective out of nowhere, and all their attention seemed fixated on the backyard. When Lauren checked the backyard camera, she was shocked at what she saw.
I think the dogs feel the presence. But where's the cat? Ah, there's somebody with her, okay. Oh, the entity is quick, yeah? They're kind of weird. You see, it's doing everything repeated.
A mysterious and creepy looking figure can be seen pacing around the trees within the depths of night in Lauren's backyard, which would explain the uneasy feeling from all the dogs in the house. But what's even worse is that Lauren says she lives on a 3-acre plot of land in the middle of nowhere, so this most likely wouldn't be just someone messing around. A few months later, while on the phone to her boyfriend outside the front door, something completely horrifying is captured.
Hey,
when you come over?
I gotta wait for my work clothes to dry. Then I'm coming.
Okay, I'm hungry.
I understand that. I can't just not leave without my work clothes.
Okay, that's fair. Well, do you want me to just make something here?
What do you have?
I mean, like pizzas or maybe chicken nuggets, nothing crazy.
Do you have ranch at your house?
No, we can
I'm hungry.
ranch.
Pretty much.
These are chicken nuggets, my
Dude,
God.
my fucking door just closed.
Is that the sandstone?
Yes.
You see, this is what I was getting scared from the previous video. What if the guy gets stuck in the basement?
Is it over there?
Yes, nobody's here.
That's kind of scary. Where's the door?
Luna! Luna's inside by herself. I don't even see her in there. Hang on.
I'm doing everything rash.
Why did she drop her phone?
Hello?
I think she's panicking already.
She's nudged.
Thank God she has a back door. She didn't even notice it.
The front door slams shut seemingly all by itself and even locks Lauren out as she can't open it. She manages to enter through the back door, which quickly slams shut by itself shortly afterwards. And to make things worse, the front doorbell begins to go off, and her poor dog Luna was also found scared and locked in one of the rooms. This experience was so traumatic that she had to stay over at her boyfriend's house for a while before being able to return. Now, just a few days ago, she is sleeping at night when she is woken up to her dogs jumping over her trying to see outside. She begins to record what seems like something out of a nightmare.
Luna, come here. Sit. Come here. Can't see.
What's that? Why she's opening the window? My God, it's dark.
After opening the window, Lauren sees nothing outside, but just mere seconds afterwards, a faint voice is heard right next to her, startling her. But what's more terrifying is that just after the voice scares her and she pans the camera towards the window, we can see something there. When just a second ago, there was nothing there. It potentially looks like it could be the skin of someone or something manifesting and gaining entrance through the window. So it seems like opening the window or door to unseen knocking may be a big mistake. Ever since this day, Lauren is frightened to be in her own home and can't take it anymore. So she has decided to call over a specialist to come and bless the house and surrounding area. So hopefully things get better. But who knows, as sometimes this can make the activity return even stronger. I guess we'll have to wait and find out.
You know, these entities don't just trouble you every day. It's maybe a 1 or 2 weeks gap always. I don't know why, but as I told you last time, like these entities are also called as they come and they go. So most probably, I think they're regenerating their energies and they're coming and troubling people. And the most weirdest thing what I feel is like, how are these people staying alone? My God, I just don't understand. Back in India when I was a teen, we used to have big hallways and big bedrooms and all. Staying alone at that time, it wasn't that scary. It was only after these kind of experiences now, you know, my strength lays in my wife and my son, and I don't know how I would feel if these people are like, for example, maybe I've sent them on vacation to India and I'm staying all alone. I don't know how I'm going to survive. Wow, these people are really brave. Anyways, make sure you guys go watch Project Dark Knight's new video, and also do subscribe Mind Junkee and Depths of Despair. The best thing about these channels what I like is they do their homework nicely. There's so many things I actually missed out. Like for example, the hair pulling, I didn't see that. But when he re-showed it back, that's when I got to know that something happened. And that ghost in the basement, you need to be a very keen observer to notice all this, and it's really hats off to these channels: Mind Junkie, Depths of Despair, Project Dark Knight, and Bizarre Burb. I think these four channels I'm already following right now, and these guys have really manly voice. They are actual horror narrators. Really, they are really doing a good job. Anyways, that's all for today, guys. Until then, take care. Goodbye.